Hi, I heard you wanted to get waxed. Cool, I do the waxing. I was thinking maybe we should do a consultation first. What do you think? Yeah, cool, let's do it. Okay, I have a whiteboard. Oh, my name's Ellen, by the way. If you need it, we're doing waxing. I'm gonna write that down in case I forget, because we also do nails here. So sometimes when I'm doing a wax, I'm like, oh my gosh, where's my nail polish? But then I don't actually need it because I'm doing a wax at that time. And today's a Thursday. Alright, what do you want to wax? Okay, slow down. Let's start with one thing at a time. Eyebrows? Cool. Okay. Legs? That's a big part of the body. Not that you have big legs, just that the legs are a large portion of any body. We've got our torso and our head and the legs. And I guess the pelvis if that's separate from the torso. But yeah, that's a pretty big part of the body. There's two parts of the leg though. Do you want the calf and the thigh? Or do you just want the calf? Do you want one leg waxed and one leg not? Okay, both legs. Both parts of both legs. Okay. Now, what do you want to do about the mustache? Do you like it? Or can I take it off? Okay, you don't have a mustache. That's okay. What do you want to do about the hairs on your upper lip? Do you like them or do you want to take them off? Okay, cool. Upper lip hairs. Not a mustache. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to kick you. It's kind of close quarters in here. The waxing room. It's bigger in the main nail salon, but I'm sure you walked through the main nail salon to get to the waxing room. Okay. Do you know about how much everything costs? Alright, let me tell you before you get it done. Eyebrows are $10 each. Not that most people only do one, so you could just think it as eyebrows are $20. Okay, both of them. Alright, the legs are big, so not that your legs are big. I just mean, like I said earlier, in proportion to the size of the body, the legs are a big part of it. So those should be, okay, if the eyebrow is $10, there's so many. But that would be a lot. Do you want to say 40 for each leg? Okay, sure, 20 for each leg. 2 legs, that equals 40. Okay. And then for your upper lip hairs, I figure that's just the size of an eyebrow, so let's call that $10. Okay, that's fair. You don't really have to shape it, you just take it off. Okay, $5. Alright. Okay, what about the, like, it's not a beard, I'm not saying it's a beard, but the hair on this part of your chin? I'm not saying it's super visible, it's just that there is hair there. I don't mean that to be rude. I have hair there. It's not super visible, but you know, some ladies like to have the whole thing waxed. Yeah, we don't need to do it. I never said we needed to do it. I'm sorry. Sometimes I hurt people's feelings, I don't mean to. Okay, we're pretty much ready to get started then, right? Okay, let's get started. If you're allergic to wax, though, we shouldn't do this, by the way, because this is just regular wax. It's not like allergen-free wax or anything like that. Okay, cool. I figured you knew to say something if you were allergic to wax, but you know, you can never be too careful. Okay, I ripped off a strip of wax, and I'm gonna put it under your eyebrow. So do you like jazz music? Yeah, me neither. It's a little too busy for my tastes. Okay, I'm gonna take it off. 1, 2, 3. Good job. You're like a pro at this. So am I, of course. I've been doing this for a super long time. Like 3 months. Okay, I'm gonna put another strip of wax on here. But I usually don't stay in jobs this long. I've been here 3 whole months. I tend to get bored really easily, so I quit. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Not that you're boring, just that working is boring. But I like this because it's kind of like I'm not working. I'm just hanging out, doing a little wax for fun. And then I can also paint my nails if I want to. Not that I really want to paint my nails. It's kind of a lot of work. And then you can't do anything for a long time when they're wet. Ready? 1, 2. Good job. Like going to the bathroom super hard when they're wet. I don't know. Something about that seems wrong, you know? Like at all times, I feel like I should be free to go to the bathroom. Okay. Okay. There's a couple of hairs in between your eyebrows. Do you want those hairs in between there, or can I take those away? Just checking, you know, some people like it to connect in some way. It's cultural, I think, for some cultures. 1, 2. Oof. Sorry. You're fine. How long have you been living in upstate New York? Yeah, me too. Just been here a little bit. I tend to bounce around a lot. I get bored. 1, 2, 3. Good job. I've lived in a lot of places. Florida. Got over that pretty quick. Canada. North Carolina. Seattle. I'm putting this on your eyebrow. 1, 2. Cuba. Briefly. Spain, Ireland, Nevada, Yeah, all over the place. Moved a lot growing up. Because my mom's a doctor without borders, so we would go everywhere. One, two, perfect. I'm just gonna do a little stretch. It wouldn't be good if I cramped up, especially if my back cramped up. That could be really bad. Because if my back cramps up, well, guess what's attached to my back? My shoulders, which are attached to my arms. And those arms are attached to my hands, which are the ones that do the waxing. Okay, just a few more touches to the brows. That didn't get much. Let me try again. Minnesota. That's another place I've lived. Wisconsin. I've just passed through there. But passed through Wisconsin, it's almost like you've lived there. That was better. Okay, let's move on to the hairs on your upper lip. Have you seen any good movies lately? I saw a good one lately. It's called 9 to 5 with a lady called Dolly Parton. She's really pretty. It's a story about work and friendship. I don't think it's that recent, but I'm not sure. Could be, if it was like stylistically kind of made to look like it was made in the past. Have you heard of the movie? What's it called? It's got a bobsled team, and they're from an island nation. I don't know, are they from Aruba? No, they're from Jamaica. I think it's called the bobsled team from Jamaica, but I'm not sure on that, so don't quote me. 1, 2, 3. Sorry I don't count down every time, it's just sometimes you look like you want me to and then sometimes you don't. Okay. I'll try to keep that in mind. Are you a big Disney fan? I liked that movie Encanto. That one was pretty recent, I think. I liked how the house had a personality of its own. I like things where a house is not just a house. It's more than a house. Oh, sorry, yeah. 1, 2, 3. What kind of shoes are your favorite? Oh, I don't know, like, I've been pretty into tennis shoes lately, but sometimes You just can't beat a boot. I do like flats from time to time. They've never been my favorite. I don't like flip-flops. I find them to flop too much, flip too much. If I'm gonna wear a sandal, I like it to go around my leg. Sorry, I mean my ankle. But that is a part of the leg. It's attached to the foot. There's like 3 hairs coming out of your chin. And they're kind of hard and wiry. I could pluck them, or I could just get them all in one wax. Okay, fun. You're a trooper when it comes to wax. Me personally, it doesn't feel like anything. Never has. But that's because I have pretty damaged nerve endings. Me and my family were on an Alaskan cruise for a really long time. That was part of our journey. My mom was the doctor on the ship. Sometimes I would just be so mesmerized by the water that I would stand outside for such a long time. But I was only like 3, 4, 5, 8, I'm not sure. And that had a long-term lasting effect. Because now I have nerve damage. Okay, let's get these legs. Which of your legs is your favorite? Oh, I have a favorite leg. Mine's my left leg. Okay, ready? 1, 2. Wow. That was a lot of hair on that. I can see why you wanted to get your legs waxed. Deceptively long too. I think the roots of those went really deep. I ripped a strip of wax. That's a shame, I hate to waste things. One, 2. Wowie, wow, that's a ton. Are there any frogs in your area? Like where you're at, you know, are there frogs there? I've been looking for some frogs. Nothing weird, I'm just an enthusiast. Frog watcher. 1, 2. Sorry, I didn't pull hard enough on that. That barely did anything. I'm a frog watcher. You've heard of bird watchers, no doubt. They get all the publicity. Well, I'm like that. Except I like to go out to where frogs exist in nature and see them for myself. It's nothing weird. Ready? 1, 2. That one was better than it sounded. I ruined another strip of wax. Do you hear that coughing? That's one of my managers. He always has a cough. But you're bound to have a cough when you work in a nail salon. It's incredibly bad for the lungs. And he's been working here much longer than 3 months. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice. Do you like salt water? No, for drinking. Oh, I've never heard that. I drink it instead of fresh water. Just think it tastes better. I like salt on my food, wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I want salt in my water, you know? Okay, 1. Oops, a little bit of a pre-wax. 2. 3. Oh, fun. It's good your tattoos don't come off on the wax, right? When I first started here, I was like, whoa, should we be waxing people with tattoos? What if their tattoos come off? They paid a lot of money for those. But they don't come off with the wax, so that's good. 1, 2. Nice. Okay. Kind of move your legs to the side a bit so I can get to the back of them. Thanks. I wonder what that would be called if I left the hairs on the back of your legs, right? A mullet is a party in the front. A mullet is business in the front, party in the back. So what's leg hair on the front? No, no leg hair on the front. Sorry, I forgot to count down. But a lot of leg hair in the back. By the way, have you ever been to Universal Studios? Me neither. Corporate shell of a place, I'm assuming. But you have to find balance, you know. You can't avoid all corporate shells of places. Like for me, I'll go to a TJ Maxx, but I won't go to a Ross or a Marshall's. And for me, that's my boundaries. Nice. Your legs are looking so shiny. Okay, just a couple more strips. My legs look gray no matter what I do. I think it's a health condition, but I don't have health insurance. I only work 10 hours a week. Because there's not a lot of waxing done here. It's mostly nails. Okay, time to check out. Okay, before I check you out, I have to try to sell you a few products. This is our manicure undoer. I know you didn't get your nails done today, but I have to try to sell you this. If you didn't like your nails the way that we did them, you could take them off. And so then it would just be your regular nail again. And you do that with this. Okay, let's see. This is our after wax treatment. It's a specialized treatment designed with after wax care in mind, you put it on whatever the affected area is, and you rub it in, and it should help any type of irritation you might have from the wax. It has provitamin B5 enriched, and it has fragrance free, and it's recommended also by a dermatologist. I don't know their name, but yeah. Okay. Did you buy it from here, the stuff you have from home? Oh, okay. This is a wax touch-up stick. What you can do with this is if there starts to be hairs that come back, you can touch them up with this. It's sharp, so be careful, but you would just like kind of put some stuff on the area and then touch them up with this thing. But don't go like crazy, just like, oh, you know, not like, because that could hurt, you would bleed. Okay, and this is the last thing. This is the wax undoer. You use this stick, and then you cut some hair from the end of your hair, and then you put it back on your leg, or your eyebrow, or your upper lip, if you decide you want your hairs back. It's made of washable, safe, non-toxic. Okay. Let's check out then. Do you have any money to pay for everything I did today? Okay. I'll put it on your account then. Sounds good. Are you gonna tip? That's okay, you don't need to tip. But what would be super helpful is if you liked and subscribed to this channel. Okay, have a good day. You've got this.